Hi everybody, my name's Tim Miles. I'm an assistant professor of plant pathology at Michigan State University, and for part of my job I focus on grape diseases. So here we're standing in the Lewis Arboretum on MSU's campus, and we're looking at some of the several diseases that we have of grapes. We study these diseases a lot throughout the state, doing fungicide efficacy trials, looking for fungicide resistance. Right here behind me on this cluster, this white sporulation is actually downy mildew of grapes. And it's a disease we focus on, and we are currently starting a spore trapping project in the lab where we will trap coming from these white clusters you see right here. So this is another disease that we study in the small fruit and hop pathology laboratory. This is a disease called black rot that occurs on grapes around this time of year. It happened a few weeks before, but a lot of in the lab what we focus on is fungicide efficacy trials to try to control this disease early in the season and around bloom in grapes. So like the other diseases that we've looked at, this is powdery mildew of grape. Powdery mildew of grapes is probably one of the most important diseases of grapes worldwide. It affects both dry production areas like you'd see in California, as well as areas like this in Michigan. It's this white, somewhat hard to see sporulation that you see on the leaves. And in our laboratory, like the other diseases, we do study fungicide efficacy and what products control this disease. But a little bit more than that, we're interested in studying fungicide resistance. So over time, if you keep applying the same products to control the diseases, the fungi have the ability to become resistant to several of the known and most efficacious products. So what we're doing in the laboratory is trying to get a sense of how much of the powdery mildew populations in Michigan and throughout the country are resistant to powdery mildew. It's part of a collaborative grant that I'm a part of at Washington State University called FRAME, trying to get a sense of how bad fungicide resistance is and develop new strategies to control the disease in the face of fungicide resistance.